Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And a little elf told me that you are from Fox Hill School. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Is that a great school?
Yeah.
I think so too. And the fact that you're here today confirms it. So thank you very much thank your teachers and your parents and everyone who made it possible for you guys to have a field trip to the public library today. We're very happy to have you here. We're also very happy to have your help in kicking off something that's really pretty important. Are you all thinking that maybe you're going to have some gifts under your Christmas tree this year?
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, here at the library, we think there is one gift that is the most important gift you can have under your Christmas tree. A book. Thank you. You guys are on our page already, and we haven't even gone through the whole program. Well, we are very, very lucky today because Mayor Ballard is with us. And this program, this idea about having a book under everybody's Christmas tree is an idea that Mayor Ballard came up with last year. And he asked us to help talk about it, and we thought, we'll get a bunch of kids together, and we'll get the mayor together, and we'll get Travis, who's here from Indy Reads, and they're all about learning to read. And we thought we're going to have a good conversation today about how we can make this happen. So I'd like to welcome Mayor Ballard up here to the podium to talk about this program that he dreamed up.
Well, thank you. Once again, it's great to be here at the library, and I want to thank everybody for coming out for the second year of Indy Reads, of Jingle Books with Indy Reads Help in the libraries. It's really a special project that did come together quite quickly, but seemed to take off, and people understood the importance of it. And it's really it's been terrific for the city and for the library, and frankly for the kids in the city of Indianapolis. We believe that having a book in a home, many books in homes, are so important for kids to develop, to let them learn about different places, to dream big, to just take themselves out of where they are and really imagine what can be, and just enjoy reading also. That's really what's fun. I was so lucky that I enjoyed reading when I was a little kid. I enjoyed it so much, and I read as much as I possibly could. And we want every child in this city to have books underneath their Christmas tree this year. That's really what we're trying to do. And there's no better way of having a Christmas season than to get a gift like a book. Am I right? All right, guys? You're going to enjoy it, I know. So that's really what we're trying to do. And so here with Jingle Books, here at the library with Indy Reads in the library, this is really nice because you're going to see at every library there's going to be a box just like this, and we will have Jingle Books box set up starting today. Am I right? Starting today. And people can stop by and they can donate a book. If you're ready to donate a book, if you read the book and you want to pass it on, donate a book or buy a new book and put it in there. Or you can take a book out of there if you want to have a book. And at each station is going to be a gift. At each box, there's going to be a gift wrapping station so that these books can be gift wrapped on site, and the parent or whoever can take it home with them. So that's what's really important about this. I really do want to encourage everybody in the city of Indianapolis to go to the public library and to donate a new book, a gently used book, something that's already, that you feel is ready to be passed on to a young child in the city of Indianapolis. It's really, really special when kids can open up gifts on Christmas Day and there's books in there. I think that sends a good signal. And we do know the correlation. We do know that the more books in a child's home, the better they tend to do in school, and the more they enjoy school as they go forward. So we really want the entire city to donate a book, at least one book, at a public library this year. So we hope that happens, and we hope that it's really, really busy. And then as needed, take those books home, make them gifts for children. That's really important here in the city of Indianapolis. We want this to happen. It's great partnerships, clearly. And that's what we want to happen here at the public libraries all across the city. That's really what we're trying to do. Is that okay, kids? Yeah. Now you're going to tell me that all of you want a book as a gift this year, right? Yeah. All of you want multiple books, okay? Is that all right? And I hope that all happens, right? Because you know what? When I'm old, right? Am I old? I'm old. But you know what my kids get me for Christmas? They get me books. They get me books. I still read all the time to this day, so it's always a good thing to be doing. So thank you for coming out today, kids. I'm so happy. This is my neighborhood. I'm just a few minutes away from Fox Hill. This is good. I'm so glad you guys are here today, okay? Thanks, everybody.
Well, Mr. Mayor, you know what? We have our first donation of books today.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, could we welcome City County Councilor Janice McHenry up here? She has a handful of books
All right.
that she wants to donate. Thank you, Councilor. And you can be the first one to put some books in our Jingle Books box. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Very good. Councilor McHenry represents the west side of our city, and she has 3 branch libraries that she'll be visiting and encouraging her constituents to participate in Jingle Books as well. So we appreciate that. Thank you so much. So do you guys have a little treat for us?
We think we can, you guys want us to read your book?
Yeah.
All right. We were thinking, we'll tag team this. This is Travis.
Hello.
Gina Cola. He's from Indy Reads. And we thought what we'd do here today is read you, what's this book? I've never heard of this book. Have you heard of this book?
This one's one of my favorites.
Oh, is it?
Absolutely.
You guys
Twas
ever
the
heard?
Night Before Christmas.
So it's the night before Christmas? Have you guys heard of that?
Oh, good. We got some fans.
Okay, so I'll read a little bit of it, then I'll pass it on to Travis, and he'll finish it up. Is that okay? Yeah. All right. Are we good? Yeah. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, and the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. And with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
Thank you. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. And dry leaves that before the wild hurricanes fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof a prancing and pawing of each little hoof. And as I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, and his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to all.
and
To all a good night. All right. Good job. That was fun.
That was fun. Thank you.
All right, you guys. Good job.
All right, what do you think? Do they get an A in reading? I think it's because they've had lots of practice. So I think the thing is, you're going to have to get lots of practice reading too if you want to be able to stand up here and read to a whole group of kids. So you guys get to work on that. And we have gifts. We have gifts for your classroom, okay? So let me understand, is this one classroom over here on this side? Are we divided up that way? No? We have 3 classes. Okay, so we need a representative from each of the 3 classes. How can we do this? Which class are you in? Okay, you guys take that back to your class. Who's in another class? Which class are you in? Okay, that's a different class, right? All right, then we need one more. Somebody from the 3rd class. Are you in the 3rd class? All right, then you take those back. Thank you very much, everybody. And Merry Christmas, everybody, and keep reading, okay? All right, thank you.